Picture this. You've had the kind of day that feels like it lasted 3 weeks. Your shoulders are somewhere near your ears, your jaw is clenched, and the moment you sit down, your mind starts running through tomorrow's to-do list. Sound familiar? Now what if I told you that in the next 10 minutes, you could learn 5 simple yoga poses that would completely transform how you feel? No experience needed, no fancy equipment, no gym membership, just you, a little floor space, and the willingness to slow down. That's exactly what today's video is about. Welcome to your beginner's guide to relaxing yoga poses. Let's start with the honest truth that most people get wrong about yoga. When you type yoga into a search engine, what do you usually see? Someone twisted into a pretzel on a mountaintop. If you're a total beginner, that image is either intimidating, discouraging, or just plain confusing. Here's what that image doesn't show you. It doesn't show you the person who used 10 minutes of simple yoga to finally sleep through the night. It doesn't show you the parent who does a quick 5-minute floor pose after the kids go to bed just to feel human again. Relaxing yoga is not about impressive postures. It is about giving your nervous system actual permission to rest. So why does relaxation matter? Most of us are walking around in a chronic state of low-level stress. Our bodies are in a constant mild alert mode, bracing for the next task. Over time, that tension builds up and your breath gets shallow. Relaxing yoga works directly against that pattern. When you move through gentle poses, you're sending a direct message to your nervous system to let go. This isn't just philosophy. The physical act of holding a gentle stretch while breathing deeply activates your body's natural relaxation response. Now, before we get into the poses, let's talk about setting yourself up for success at home. Your environment matters more than you think. You don't need a dedicated yoga room. What you do need is a space where you feel comfortable and unrushed. Clear a spot on your floor big enough to lie down. If you have a yoga mat, great. If not, a folded blanket works perfectly. Dim the lights if you can. Put your phone on silent. The goal is to create a mini sanctuary that signals to your brain it's rest time. All right, let's get into the 5 essential relaxing yoga poses. The first one is child's pose. Start on your hands and knees, then slowly lower your hips back toward your heels while reaching your arms forward along the floor. Let your forehead rest down. This is a natural posture of surrender, and it immediately starts to decompress your lower back. Stay here for at least 5 slow breaths. If your hips don't reach your heels, place a folded blanket between your thighs and calves. The second pose is legs up the wall. Sit sideways against a wall, then swing your legs up so they rest vertically against it. This gentle inversion encourages blood to circulate away from tired feet, creating an almost instant sense of calm. Stay here for 5 to 15 minutes if you can. It is deeply restorative. Third is supine spinal twist. Lie on your back, hug one knee into your chest, and then guide that knee across your body. Spread your arms out like a T and look in the opposite direction. This releases tension that accumulates in your mid and lower back. Take 5 or 6 deep breaths on each side and notice how much your body thanks you for it. The fourth pose is reclined butterfly. Bring the soles of your feet together and let your knees fall open to the sides like a book. This opens your hips, which is where a surprising amount of emotional and physical tension gets stored. You can rest your hands on your belly or your heart. If it feels too intense, slide your feet a little further away. And the fifth, the one that ties your entire practice together, is Savasana. Yes, the famous lying down pose. Lie with your legs slightly apart, palms facing up, close your eyes, and simply do nothing. Allowing yourself to completely stop is genuinely challenging. Stay here for at least 5 minutes. Set a gentle timer. Now let's talk about building your own 15 to 30-minute flow using these poses. Start with child's pose, move into spinal twist, transition into reclined butterfly, then legs up the wall, and finish with Savasana. The breathing piece is just as important. Try this. Inhale through your nose for a count of 4, hold for 2, exhale for 6. That longer exhale is key. It activates your relaxation response. Even if your mind wanders, just keep returning to that rhythm. Let's talk about staying motivated. One of the most effective approaches is to anchor your yoga practice to something you already do. Maybe it happens right after you brush your teeth at night. Keep your mat rolled out where you can see it. You can also track your progress in a simple journal. Not how perfectly you did the pose, but how you felt before and after. Set small, specific goals. Instead of saying, I want to do yoga more, try committing to 4 minutes of legs up the wall every night. Imagine someone with tight hips and poor sleep who started doing just 20 minutes of these poses. After 3 weeks, they started sleeping through the night. Not because the poses are magic, but because they gave their body a consistent signal that rest was allowed. Ask yourself, what time of day do I feel most wound up? Start there with just one pose, just 5 minutes. So there you have it, 5 poses, a complete flow, and everything you need to make relaxing yoga a lasting part of your life. If this felt helpful, hit the like button, subscribe, and tell me which pose you'll try first. I'll see you in the next one.